Hello and welcome. I'm Hrish, co-founder and CEO of SuperWorld, a virtual world in augmented reality where creativity and entrepreneurship come together on one decentralized platform. From the Empire State Building to the Sydney Opera House to some of the more obscure places on Earth, in SuperWorld, our world is yours. Yours to buy, yours to sell, yours to create, and yours to explore. SuperWorld is mapped on top of the real world to create over 64 billion unique plots of land, with each plot measuring roughly 100 meters by 100 meters of real-world space. To give you an idea, one plot of SuperWorld AR real estate is about the size of Yankee Stadium. Ready to get started? Find land to cultivate for its strategic real estate location as a digital asset or that holds sentimental value for you. Buying and selling virtual real estate in SuperWorld is easy, as all transactions take place securely on the Ethereum blockchain, and every plot of land is represented by a non-fungible token on the ERC 721 standard. Personalize your world in AR through interactive 3D objects, animation, photos, videos, and text to truly make a world of your own. Ready to find your peace on Earth? Join us in SuperWorld.
Hi everyone, my name is Marta, and today, together with our CEO and co-founder of SuperWorld, we're going to introduce you to, well, the SuperWorld, but we'll also have a very interesting topic today that we would like to discuss, and also maybe you would be interested to join us in the discussion. We will today discuss how you can become a pioneer in the era of creator economy. Creator economy is a big topic these days, and I believe that everybody's going to benefit from understanding what is the potential behind it. So yeah, very excited for today. And Hrish, maybe you want to also share a few words about the topic that we'll discuss today.
Yeah, I'm very excited as well because, this topic really shapes the future of, I think, everyone on the planet. We all really need to think about, how technology is going to affect the jobs that we have, the things that we do, and how we can leverage technology to improve our lives and livelihoods, and to be able to do all the things that we really enjoy. And so, the topic tonight of the creator economy, it all really kind of goes to the heart of, how do we, as individuals, as businesses, leverage the tools and technologies that are here now and that are forthcoming to be able to really make an impact in ways that are important to us, whether it's our work life, whether it's our education, whether it's in terms of things that we do to entertain ourselves or enjoy ourselves, philanthropy. How do we use all these tools and do so as ultimately creators? Because that's what we are. We're all creators, and at our heart. And so that's what we're talking about tonight. So very excited about the topic.
Cool. So in the beginning, I'm just going to give you guys a quick overview of today's topics. So today, of course, as I already mentioned, we're going to talk about SuperWorld. It's a perfect opportunity for the new people who would like to understand the general features behind our platform, but also, of course, our community members always have an opportunity to have a better in-depth understanding of SuperWorld platform. We're going to, as always, mention the special offers, especially the weekly offer. And later we're going to dive into the creator economy. We're going to share some interesting use cases. What are the benefits of participating in the creator economy? And in the end, we're going to have a Q&A session with you guys. So if you have any questions, then feel free to drop them here in the chat. And overall, like, we always love when you guys interact with us, when you say hello, like Alter Dali just did it, or Global Real Estate TED. So we always love to see you guys saying hello to us, or you can always let us know where are you currently watching us from. One last remark, as always, we have a QR code here in the top left corner of the screen, and also sometimes the QR code will be appearing below me, and in that QR code you guys have all the important links and details that are related to the webinar today and in general SuperWorld. So I always recommend to scan it because it's kind of like the go-to place for everything that you guys might find interesting today. So let's get started. And I would ask you, Hrish, in the beginning to quickly introduce yourself, especially to the new people that are watching us today.
Yeah, for anyone new, just kind of go through my background so you kind of get the perspective that I have on this space. So I started off my career in management consulting, worked on Wall Street in investment banking. I was at UBS and HSBC. Started off in real estate investment banking, of all places. We're pioneering in the virtual real estate space as well at SuperWorld, as you know, but come from a traditional real estate background in investment banking. After that, got into venture capital, worked at Spencer Trask Ventures, worked for an amazing investor named Adam Stern, who's one of my close friends and actually an investor in SuperWorld as well. After that, went out to Eastern Europe, started a fund called East Labs, where we invested in early stage technology companies. We wrote the first check to Preply, which is a well-known online tutoring marketplace. And then after that was an early employee at TopTal. I was a senior business developer there and global evangelist. TopTal is a talent marketplace for global talent. And then after that, before SuperWorld, I started Rogue Initiative Studios, which is a film, television, gaming, and virtual reality studio in Los Angeles. My co-founder produced Call of Duty, Modern Warfare series, and Ghosts. And my production partner there is Michael Bay, the action director. And at Rogue Initiative, what we do is we build new franchises: film, television, gaming, virtual reality, all the way to amusement park rides and toys. And what I learned from that is a Michael Bay movie and a Call of Duty game are really the same thing. They're built in an engine, a Unity engine, Unreal Engine. You can build anything you want in an engine. And what happened was Pokemon Go came out about 6 years ago. Showed people the power of augmented reality, people running around the world looking for little Pokemon. And back then I got together with my co-founder, Max Woon, and we thought, you know what? If we can't build the next Pokemon Go, what if we could build a place where the next 1,000 Pokemon Go's gets built onto it? In other words, how could we enable anyone to create, discover, and monetize anything in real world locations? And that was the inspiration for creating SuperWorld. So that's a bit about my background.
Perfect. So now is the time when I would ask you, Hrish, to give people an overview of SuperWorld and also later go through the platform and just discuss some basics. And I think it's always also helpful later when we discuss the creator economy for people to understand all the references better.
Yeah. So on a high level, an understanding of SuperWorld is it's a virtual world built on top of the real world. It's all around us. We're in it right now. You have a world, I have a world, brands have worlds. So if I come to New York or LA or Tokyo or Madrid, anywhere in the world, you could say, Hrish, check out my world. And I could walk around and you've left me things. You've left a hologram of yourself somewhere, taking me on a tour of your neighborhood. You've left photos and videos in different places. I can see trips you've gone on, or products that you've built that you want, or that you're selling, or something about your business. You've left 3D interactive objects in different places. I could click on and go buy something, or click on and go inside of a 3D digital twin of a building or a store. So you've personalized the real world in augmented reality. I have a world, you have a world, brands have worlds. And then we divided Earth into 64 billion virtual blocks, 0.01, 0.01 longitude, latitude, covering Earth. So you could buy real world locations. Each plot's around, about $85 in today's prices, about 100 Matic. And that gets you a city block of virtual real estate covering Earth. And as an owner of that block, you can activate monetization from advertising, e-commerce, digital commerce, data, analytics, gaming, decentralized finance, and more ways. And so the idea is that you can become a key stakeholder in real world locations, and you can benefit from all of the activity happening at that location. And so again, the idea is that we've built a virtual world on top of the real world to enhance your real life. And also the mission is, how could we build a decentralized virtual world that positively impacts Earth and humanity? So that's the vision of SuperWorld.
Wonderful. So let's quickly do a screen share, go over the main features of the platform.
Yeah, sure. So let me give you, okay. Can you see my screen?
1 second. Now we can.
Okay, perfect. So I'm switching here into SuperWorld. Let me see. Yeah, sign into Polygon. There you go. Just have to sign into Polygon really quick. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're in.
Perfect.
So let me just show you. Every week we do a different city. This week we're doing Bangkok. You see these numbers. This is the number of properties purchased in Bangkok. Lot of awesome properties available there. So if you haven't looked at Bangkok, definitely come over this week and first what we'll talk about. But let me go into New York City, which I often use to kind of show off SuperWorld. So if you see New York City, about 400 properties purchased there in New York. Anything blue has already been purchased. So if you click there on the blue properties, those are already purchased properties. Okay. And you'll see it says make an offer. That's because it's blue and it's already owned. Now, if I click anywhere in the screen at like something that hasn't been colored, okay, so the properties are not purchased yet. And if I want to buy one of these, it's 100 Matic, about $88 today's prices. And then if I go into one of these ones that's colored, for example, you can click here on a colored property, and these properties are already purchased and they're listed for sale. So those properties are the ones already purchased and they're listed for sale. Now, the thing I'll show you is that we launched a partnership with Sports Illustrated, and we've added 250,000 live sports concerts and theater events to SuperWorld. So if I click here, for example, this is a Andrea Bocelli concert at Madison Square Garden. I can come in here and buy tickets to this real live concert. But if you own property in this location, then you would earn monetization from that ticket sale. So the idea is I'm going to a real concert, and then someone else can buy virtual real estate in that location and become a stakeholder there. And then most recently, we've Worlds feature. And what this allows anyone to do is to create a world in SuperWorld and add content to the world. So any type of content can be added. I'll just show you an example of three.
See, so now, so if you go to the side, is it gonna play a big spiral? Yeah, see? Oh.
So,
Cool.
any type of content can be added anywhere. 3D content, 2D content, AR, VR. Right. And so, the idea is that you can, in your world, you can create any type of content you want, and it's now your own curated world. So I'm going into Choices World that they created for Digital Pride Week that they had a couple of weeks ago. But all around the world, you can see, content from this community placed in real world locations, and a lot of it's concentrated here in Milan, but they have content all over the world. And so again, coming over to SuperWorld, you can create a world and add content anywhere in the world. And if you there you go. You can click on this worlds filter and see all the worlds that are being created in SuperWorld. Okay. And yeah, so I guess we'll just keep going, and we'll review some more stuff.
So we're finished with showing SuperWorld, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So the next part of the session now is going to be us sharing the weekly and the general offers that our viewers might find interesting, starting with Bangkok.
Great. Yeah. So every week we highlight a location. We have a property offer for that location. So if you're interested in Bangkok and you've been there, you traveled there, maybe you've lived there, this is a really great week to buy property in Bangkok. Buy 3 properties in SuperWorld in Bangkok, and you'll get 2 anywhere in the world free, or buy 20 properties and get 15 properties anywhere in the world for free. So if you want to come over and buy a few properties in Bangkok, this is a great week to do that. Take advantage of that offer. The offer is available till this Sunday night. So come over and take advantage of the Bangkok offer if you don't own any property in Bangkok. And we have our weekly offer, which is to become a SuperWorld diplomat. So to become a SuperWorld diplomat, you need 5 properties in SuperWorld. And so we have a diplomat offer, which makes it really easy for anyone to join up and become a diplomat. So just come over and buy 5 properties in SuperWorld anywhere in the world, and we'll get you 5 properties anywhere in the world for free. So this gets you 10 properties, and you become a diplomat. And diplomats get access to our brainstorming sessions, get access to the ability to become an evangelist for SuperWorld, earn commission from referring virtual real estate purchases, from referring customers to us for digital twins, for business profiles, for pretty much anything that we're doing. We'll give you access to spends and other specific kind of diplomat offers. So definitely join us, become a diplomat, and take advantage of the diplomat offer.
Okay, so now it's time to start the topic of the week, which is the creator economy. So let's get started. First with the introduction to the creator economy.
Yeah, so the creator economy is a very important aspect of, I think, what's going to be most of our lives going forward. The prominence of social media, the ability for us to these platforms, really any platform, to be able to reach so many people and to ultimately monetize is huge. And so the way that we kind of think about the ecosystem as it relates to a creator is very simple. We just kind of wanted to lay out, what is the creator economy? Overall, there's an ecosystem around your business, but as a creator, you have a number of digital platforms that most of you are creating on, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. These are the dominant platforms that people are using to create. You can use that to create, you can use it to distribute content, and you can use it to monetize. And we're going to go into SuperWorld in a bit and focus in on how we can bring your content from platforms into SuperWorld. But the idea here is, first of all, wanted to kind of give you a high level layout of the important aspects of the creator economy. One of our good friends has a great term called passionware, which I really believe in as well. And passionware is the idea that, ultimately, SuperWorld enables people to pursue their passions. And this is what the creator economy is all about, is about how can we give people the tools to enable them to do the things that they love to do and to talk about the things that they're doing, to get that distribution and to ultimately get the monetization and to be able to build a livelihood using these tools. So the definition of the creator economy, involves a few different aspects of strategy as well as purpose. So on the side, there's social media and there's online tools, and ultimately both of those can be used to build a personal or business brand, right? And that's the purpose of it. Is you're using these tools, you're building a brand, you're building a community around your brand, around your message. And then the other part of that strategy is, how do you ultimately monetize that? And so there's lots of ways to do it: sponsorships, advertising, selling products, creating a program that people can join. The idea is, by creating content, by creating that community, then you can bring that community into your funnel and ultimately be able to engage with your customers, bring in new customers, and keep kind of engaging with them and growing your philanthropy or your community in general, whatever the mission of it is. And the idea here is that as you're creating content, as you're building this community, you're utilizing your creativity, expertise. So it really kind of brings together, multiple facets of your life. Your expertise could be in a variety of things, whether it's business or personal or philanthropic, educational. Could be related to, all of the things in your life that you do, you're probably becoming an expert in. There's a lot of different areas that you can become a creator in. Don't just think about the things that you do for work. Think about things that you do every day, things that you do when you're just relaxing and having fun, things that you're passionate about. And then, again, by utilizing your creativity, you can create content. It could be 3D content, it could be, photos, videos, it could be using AI to create content. We'll talk more about digital twins in a bit, but you could create a store, you could create a 3D experience people can walk into. There's so many ways now that you can use your creativity alongside your expertise. And the goal there is to ultimately build a sustainable career. Yep.
1 second. Yes.
So the creator economy is really reshaping how value is created, distributed, and consumed in the digital landscape. And with SuperWorld, we're going to talk about this, but the beauty of what we're building is we're connecting your virtual life, your digital life, and your physical life. And so SuperWorld really brings all of those parts of your leather. And that's what's going to be so powerful about how we bring your economy together into your physical, into your real. So one of the things that we wanted to talk about tonight is how do we use immersive tech and how is that a new frontier for creators? So in SuperWorld, we showed you, but you can create a world where you can showcase all of the things that you're doing around the world or all the things that you've done around the world, right? Your world is basically a map of the world that you can curate and then you can share with your friends or customers, right? And they can go and they search around that map and see the things that maybe you're doing, the things you're promoting, products that you're, maybe events that you're promoting, and I could go into your world and I could click around and do things, and you as the creator of the world benefit from monetization, can benefit from engagement, can benefit from greater brand awareness for the types of content or products that you have and that you've placed in different parts of the world. And so by creating a world, people have access to your unique portfolio all over the world. And what's cool about it is once I've, let's say, asked you, hey, I want to go to New York, what should I do? Or, hey, Marta, I'm going to be in Poland, which is from, what should I do? And you can show me your world and I can go around and see all these cool things that are happening there. But then I love, your perspective or the things that you've shown me so much in Poland that the next time I'm going to London or I'm going to Los Angeles or I'm going to Spain, my question could be, hey, you know what? I wonder what Marta is going to recommend there because I'm really interested in what she recommended to me in Poland. And I would love her recommendations in this city as well. And so now I'm using your world to explore the world. And so a creator, you have so much more power to affect all of the things that I'm learning about all over the world. And I don't have to come back to you and ask you. I can just go simply into your world and start exploring the world and get to know the world that I'm interested in and around me anywhere in the world, but get your perspective on that and the things that you enjoy and the things that you want me to see and the things that you want to share. So in terms of SuperWorld, there's some unique features that we've built for content creators. First and foremost, if you're creating on TikTok or Facebook or Instagram, anywhere, one of the things that we enable you to do is really very simply add that content onto your SuperWorld map. You can click upload a link and you can add it right to the map. So it's super easy to add content from any other social network. So if you want to add a YouTube video anywhere in the world, come over to SuperWorld, click the create button, and you can upload a link right there to that spot. So Worlds is a really great place to start. Enables you to create content and your own map of the world, any type of content, 3D, 2D, audio, digital twins, literally anything, links from other social networks. You could add a game in there. You could add a chat GPT, your own custom GPT link somewhere. Literally anything could be added. The NFT Salon is a tool that allows you to create digital assets for anything. You can sell literally any product or service as an NFT. And so the NFT salon allows you to place those NFTs in real world locations. We have AR integration, so you can upload augmented reality content to 3D to real world locations. Digital twins enable you to build a 3D replica of your building, your office, enable you to build a store. And I can walk around and I can shop for things. So digital twins is really awesome. We can also house your data. We have business profiles. So if you have a business, come over to SuperWorld, create a business profile, showcase your business, place your business anywhere on the map. So, if you're operating virtually, but Dubai is a place you want to operate from, you can put your business profile and locate it right in the heart of Dubai, in downtown Dubai, or in Miami or London or Paris, anywhere in the world, right? And so business profiles is a really powerful way of showcasing your business, but also improves your SEO. So if I search for your business, you'll find that your SEO will get improved and we'll be able to find your business ranked higher in search engines. And then building your personal brand in the immersive tech space is also a very important part of the creator economy. We think a lot about business profiles, as I was just talking about, but your personal brand is also very important. So if you haven't done that, that's important for visibility and recognition, to improve your credibility and showcase your expertise, for career and business opportunities, so people can find you and understand, more about what you do. It makes you a lot more adaptable as the market changes, if people know who you are and know the types of things you do. And ultimately, you're building community and networking. So building personal brands, utilizing immersive tech and Web3 and AI is very important. And that's what we enable you to do. So you can create a personal world where people can understand not only what you're doing in your business life, your personal life. And virtual assets and NFTs. I've talked a bit about the NFT salon and allows you to create NFTs. But blockchain technologies, in SuperWorld, you can actually upload digital assets to real world locations. And therefore, your customers can come over to those locations and interact. So it could be an NFT that you're uploading to a location because it unlocks something in the real world at that location. Maybe an experience, maybe a product, maybe the ability to rent your house or apartment, right? Literally could be anything. But the idea of placing virtual assets and digital assets in real world locations is the power that we enable you to have using the NFT salon. And blockchain technology makes that pure, it makes it, you don't need to utilize a centralized party to use that. And anyone can do it in a peer-to-peer fashion. And so that's what's really cool about it. So just come over, pick a location, wherever your business is, wherever your community is, wherever you want to sell digital assets. And you can put your digital assets right in SuperWorld in your world. Choice created an amazing world in SuperWorld recently. They just launched it at their Global Digital Pride Milano 2023. They're going to be launching NFTs in SuperWorld shortly. So stay tuned for more updates on that. They're going to have some big announcements. But we're showcasing how a community can start selling NFTs in their world in real world locations. Choice did an event in Milan. So that location is very important to them. But, all of us as business owners, as people in our personal line, maybe philanthropies we're working on. We have locations on the world where accessing and selling digital assets is important, and this tool allows you to do that. So we're really excited to welcome many communities and to have Choice create their NFT launch in SuperWorld shortly.
I also want to add that this is a great use case of SuperWorld supporting creators and also collaborating with communities and projects that share our values of empowering people who want to create and share their creations and whatever valuable, beautiful artworks they want to express to the world, because actually from Choice's collection, a big percentage of the income of the royalties is going both to the communities that support these artists as well as to the artists themselves. So it is not just a gain for one person or like one entity, but it is a big collaboration where creators and communities with purpose are gathering together and they're supporting each other. And that's why I'm especially excited about this NFT collection, because it's exactly the kind of project that we just love to have in SuperWorld.
Awesome. Virtual events and experiences are also a very important way that creators can showcase what they're doing in their business, in their community, etc. We have a partnership with SI Tickets, where, as I showed you, they added 250,000 live sports concerts and theater events into SuperWorld. But literally anyone can create an event in SuperWorld. All you need to do is come over, click the create button, and create an event. And when you create an event, that event automatically will be showcased on SI Tickets website, but it will also be showcased on the SuperWorld map. And then once you've done that, you can sell tickets to your event as conventional tickets or also as NFTs. So we enable you to sell all types of ticketing in real world locations. So you can place that event, whether it's live or virtual, in any location in the world. And then in SuperWorld, you can stream your event in any location in the world as well. So just add a streaming link, something like Restream or an Instagram or a LinkedIn stream, any type of link, and you can add that link into a real world location. So now you can stream from location in the world. So for example, if you're having a digital art opening online, a stream link to make a post on the map. No additional work is needed. It's super easy to stream online from SuperWorld. A use case that Altered Alley recently did is they did a trend in SuperWorld, and he created a world where he has lots of content in real world locations. So you can go around the world and collect various perks and tokens. And it's literally a global, worldwide treasure hunt in SuperWorld. And he's also brought in Spatial into that. So he has other platforms, but it really shows you the ability to create a world and have interoperability with other platforms as well. And the idea is that we want to make SuperWorld very accessible and inclusive. So everyone an opportunity to get into the platform and create a world. So creating a world and posting content in SuperWorld is absolutely free. So there's no charge to do that. Just come over to SuperWorld, create a world, publish NFTs or post content anywhere in the world. To create an NFT, there's a small fee on Polygon, but it's like a couple of pennies, I think. And that just is going to the Polygon blockchain. But posting content, it doesn't cost anything at all. and we reward with SWX tokens for all of the things that they do in SuperWorld. And you can use those tokens to get your digital twin, and also other items like connecting with other brands on SuperWorld. So the idea is that we want to benefit you by giving you SuperWorld X, which we call SWX, which is our in-game currency for any action that you do in SuperWorld. And collaboration is a big part of the creator economy, is you want to be able to collaborate with other creators. And the awesome part of this is that if you've created a world and you've added content that maybe you've created in real world locations, but then, you go to London and you notice that one of your friends is having an art show in London and they're creating NFTs in SuperWorld, or they've created a digital twin in SuperWorld, and they're selling artwork there, or they're showcasing their restaurant, or they're doing a live stream, or anything, right? The beauty of how we've created worlds is you can take content in their world and you can repost it into your world. So go to anyone's content and click the repost button, and it'll appear in your world. And then you could benefit as well when that content is monetized or sold. And so we want to enable you to collaborate with other brands, with other communities, with other creators, with your partners who've created worlds, and bring their content and showcase it in your world. So if I come to your world and, I discover your friends and partners, this is really beneficial for them. It's beneficial for you because you also earn money from anything that's sold and from their content. And it really enables collaboration between creators. So we're very excited about the ability to mix and match content between worlds. And ultimately, there is this huge potential to connect your virtual life and your physical life. And that's what we're focused on at SuperWorld, is build a virtual world that enhances your real life and enhances the world around us. And we bring your virtual life and your physical life together. So very excited about that. And, we're excited to have you in SuperWorld. So come over to SuperWorld if you're listening. If you haven't created that, come in over, click the worlds button, create a world, and then under your profile, you'll see your world and you can go in there and explore.
Okay, so that was the last slide from today's topic of the creator economy. Thank you, Hrish, very much for sharing your own insights and giving us all this thorough overview of the creator economy. I saw a couple of questions in the comments, so just letting you know that I saved them and we're going to answer them right after we give an overview of another a recap of the offers that we are having this week and overall interesting offers. We're just going to have a quick summary in the end, and then we are going to move on to your questions.
So this week we are highlighting Bangkok, and we have a special offer: buy 3, get 2 properties anywhere in the world, or buy 20 properties and get 15 anywhere in the world. Again, we love to showcase a new city every week, and this week we're showcasing Bangkok. So come over to SuperWorld and take advantage of this offer. And we have our diplomat offer, which if you not yet become a diplomat, this is a really great to do so. You can take advantage of our diplomat offer, buy 5 plots in SuperWorld, which is the minimum number of plots that you need to become a diplomat. So you can do that. You automatically become a diplomat. And we have a bonus 5 plots anywhere in the world. So you can come over, take advantage of this offer. You get 10 plots and you become a diplomat. And a diplomat enables you to be involved in our brainstorming sessions, be involved in diplomat offers, enables you to evangelize for SuperWorld and earn commissions from virtual real estate sales, from business profiles, digital twins, other ways to SuperWorld. And so the idea is this offer allows you to be a diplomat and really take advantage of that opportunity, because it's a really easy way to buy 5 plots anywhere in the world, and you get 5 bonus plots anywhere.
Okay, so that was the last part. Now let's just do a quick recap and move on to the questions. So how would you summarize today's session, Hrish?
I wanted to really stress with the audience the importance of what's happening with the creator economy. There's been this fundamental shift in the last 10 years or so, and in the last few years, and even in the last 6 months, we see what's happening with artificial intelligence and the rise of tools that are making certain job functions and making them very automated. I think we as humans, as individuals, as creators, have this opportunity to showcase our message, to create using our experience and our background, to let the world know things that we care about. And it's becoming more and more important to do that. And, we see it grow very dramatically, I'd say, over the last couple of years, in terms of the amount of people that are now becoming, and we don't see any stop to that growth. What we've really focused on at SuperWorld is how do we bring all of the things that you're doing in your life together. And so as a creator, if you're creating on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or LinkedIn, you name it, you can bring that content into SuperWorld, and it's persistent in real world locations. You can sell your products in SuperWorld as these inside of a digital twin, as a link. The idea is we want to make it really easy to allow you to create a world around you, and then enable you to share that world as a link to any of your friends or your customers or your prospects. And then for you to benefit from all of the things that I do in your world, or one of your customers does in your world. And then I talk to you about something else, which I think is really awesome, is that if you love someone else's content, or you're partnered with another company, or you have other, ideas that you think that could be beneficial to your customers, or to your things that about the world that exists, but didn't create them, and bring that content into your world from another world, from another creator. And so it's just, if you are exploring around in someone else's world and you're like, wow, that's an amazing piece of art, I would love to showcase that in my world. You just click the repost button and it'll appear in your world as well. And so when anyone goes into your world, they can learn about things that you're doing, but they can also learn about things that you really want the world to know about, whether you've created them, whether someone else has created them, etc. So I think that's a really awesome thing that we're, really making and enriching in the world's experience. And then did with, the idea here with SuperWorld and what we're doing as it relates to being a creator is we're bringing your physical life, bringing your virtual life together. That's our mission. And so as we're creating these products, we're really thinking about, you're doing in your physical life, things that you're doing in your digital life, and how could we kind of benefit you in either one of those things and in both ways. So if you're doing something physical, how do we get you that virtual benefit from doing it as well as the physical benefit? Or if you're doing something virtual, how do we get you the physical benefit of doing that alongside the virtual? So bringing both of those things together, and that's what you'll see in the Worlds product. So if you haven't come over and created a world yet, come over to SuperWorld. It's free. Just click Worlds and start adding content to the world. And if you see places that you think are important, come over and buy the virtual real estate in that location, because that allows you to benefit from every world that's created in that location.
Okay. Wow. So thanks a lot, Hrish. Thank you for this session. And now let's focus on our viewers and move on to the questions. And there's also one really nice comment that I saw, so I'm also going to share it in the end just because I like it. But yeah, the first one, what happens after the property is bought?
Yeah, so great question, Manali. Basically, as I was showcasing the property purchase process, just to recap, you can just click anywhere on the map. You can buy a property. You need to set up a wallet. Everything is sold on Polygon. If you have any trouble with that part of the process, definitely we have a live chat. Drop us a message and we'll get back to you and help you. We'll even do a screen share with you to help you do that. So again, that process is pretty straightforward, but if you have any issues, let us know. If you've purchased a property, to be clear, the first thing you could do if you want is you can reprice that property, which is just changing the price and relisting the property to another price that you want. Again, the starting price is about $80, but once it's yours, you can decide what you want to relist that property. You don't have to relist. You can just keep it and it'll just stay as blue. And the only difference there between relisting and not is if you relist it and someone wants to buy the property, they can click and buy and pay immediately for your relist price. But if you don't relist, then they can send you an offer. So that's the first thing you can do. The next thing you can do, which I recommend, is to go and create a world. And a world allows you to add content anywhere in the world. In SuperWorld, and in any type of content, 3D, 2D, audio, any type of content in real world locations, and including where your property is. So just to be clear, you don't have to just add content where you own properties. You can add content anywhere in the world. Wherever you own property in that location, you can activate from advertising, e-commerce, digital commerce, for all the other ways in that location from every world. So you become a stakeholder in locations where you have properties, but you can also create a world and sell things anywhere in the world in your world.
What is the next milestone for SuperWorld to reach, and when will that take place?
Yeah, great question, Alex. Great to hear from you. We just launched Worlds, as you know, a couple of weeks ago. We're very excited about that product. We've continued to improve Worlds, and Worlds is going to be our focus as it relates to enabling creators to create content in real world locations. So you're going to see a lot more things come out with Worlds. Very soon, we'll be making a big announcement as it relates to digital twins. You wait for that coming out very, very shortly. I can't wait. That will probably be the next major announcement that's coming very soon. We're going to have an upgrade to our which is also coming very soon. So those two things are going to be features that we're improving and will be announcing very soon. But what we want to do is focus in on Worlds and keep improving the ability for creators to create a world and monetize their world. and monitor virtual real estate. So that is going to be the focus, and we're going to be kind of drilling down on. So keep letting us know about places where we can improve worlds. If I know you've created a world, and so go ahead and keep adding content and let us know how we can do that. Live streams is an interesting new development, and links to worlds. So that's kind of what's coming, and looking forward to hearing from you about how we can, and from all of you, how we can keep improving worlds. But in the meantime, please go and create a world if you have not already, and start sharing worlds with your customers and friends.
So this is the comment that I was talking about, because it just makes me very happy to see that, we inspired somebody today. So I'll read it quickly. Thanks for the update on repurposing and embedding other content. I will test these for SEO benefit and other local marketing lead generation approaches.
Yeah, thanks, Matt. Matt is one of our super citizens, and is also one who helped us craft our business profiles. He's an SEO professional, very amazing guy, and very excited about how we're going to be bringing businesses into creating worlds and then repurposing their content into those real world locations. So thanks, Matt, for the support there. But really want to, again, let anyone who's listening as a business know that this is a very important use case for SuperWorld. So if you have a business, come over and create a business profile. By the way, we are now enabling SWX to create a business profile. So 2000 SWX enables you to activate a business profile for a year. So if you haven't yet gotten a business profile and you want to use SuperWorld X to do that, you can use that as well. But thanks again, Matt. There's going to be a lot of stuff that we can do with businesses using these link approaches and live streams and other things.
Okay, so I think this will be it for today. Thank you guys for watching us. Thank you, Hrish, for educating us today. Next week, we're going to have also another really cool webinar, again with Choice. Choice is celebrating their last Pride this year in Puerto Rico. And besides Alex, we're also going to have some other really interesting people who are experts in various areas in immersive tech. So we're also going to bring them on the stage next week. So next week is going to be really cool stuff. And next week it's the same time as always on Thursday at 4:30 p.m. ET. Today we had to adjust the schedule a bit, but everything is coming back to how it was starting next week. So that's from my side. And Hrish?
Excited to have Choice next week. We're going to have some Christmas holiday promotions as well, and some gift cards. We have a gift card, by the way, for SuperWorld. So if you're deciding what to do for Christmas, what kind of gift you want to buy someone, go to superworldappstore.com. So superworldappstore.com, and you can look for the gift certificate. And that will enable you to use a gift certificate to send virtual real estate, to enable one of your friends to create a profile, to literally enable them to build a digital twin, whatever it is that they want to do in SuperWorld. You can give the gift of SuperWorld this Christmas. Check out superworldappstore.com. So we're very excited about Choice next week and our discussion on what they're doing and what they're up to. But really, really excited for all of our community and what you're building here for the holidays. So This is a very season for all of us to get together with family in a really awesome way to showcase to your family all the things that that you're doing in the world. And so, I think that as we're going into this season, we really want to think about how do we product enhance this for your life, enhance how you can share. And Choice is kind of showing that off next week. So excited about what they're doing.
Okay, so yeah, thanks Hrish, thanks everybody for today, and we'll see you next week.
See ya. Bye.